Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another live, guys. I hope you hear me well. I hope everything is fine, like always. I hope you had a nice morning slash night slash afternoon, depends on where you are in the world. And I hope you had a very nice week, a very nice trading day. Sorry. Okay, I can do it. Perfect. Okay, and now I have the chat. So, as always, waiting for 1 to 3 minutes in order, for people to come to join. And today, like always, I actually don't know how will be the session, but I am expecting a slow session. So we will be working on the new system, and I just tried something, before going live, just looking at something, some patterns, some delivery, and it's actually special. It actually allows me to increase my risk reward exponentially, and that it's it was exactly what I was looking for. And I'm quite surprised on how simple changes, when you have the understanding, simple changes can completely change or disrupt, your entire system for the good, for the better. So, yeah, today will be another exciting session for sure. Okay, let's wait, guys. Let's wait 2-3 minutes for people to join, and then we start. I'm also thinking about going for the higher time frame in forex. So 1 hour, sorry, 4 hour, no, 1 hour, 6 hour, 3 days, and 1 month, to be able to go on 6 minutes and 1 minute for the enhanced system. That is something that I was thinking about, but I need to as always, I need to test. It's just something that I have in my mind. I know that it's possible to operate and to trade on seconds, but I really need to get used to operate on those time frame. So I think it's a matter of experience, of time, or how much effort and let's say experience in the sense of time passed there trying to execute in time. I think it's a matter of that. So I think I'll be able to execute on seconds too. I just need to get used to it. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so on forex we don't have basically nothing. We don't have red folders new, so we are good to go. $24,852. So we lost $150. That is like, yeah, 3 stop losses. It's correct. Yeah, it's correct. So this was another trade that we missed this morning. That was the pattern, and then we had, where it is, one trade here or here, and it was a small win or a break even, it depends. And then we had another one maybe here that was probably a break even, probably, and then the runner here. That one was unbelievable. Hey Jacob, welcome man, welcome. I was just trying to, get my eyes used to see the new patterns on the new system. So you are in time, to see what I'm working on. And basically today's session will be about that. Yeah. So this is actually a good market, and this is a good market too. So very nice. Let's see if we can get something. Really excited. I'm really excited to see one-side market like this. I hope you are fine, Jacob. I hope everything is fine. I hope the work is done. Yesterday was the last day of driving, if I'm not wrong, but not sure, I don't remember. If that is right, so I'm happy to have you here on the session today, and that you don't have to to drive through all the country back and forth. Nice. Happy. So will you be with me all the session, or you are at work now? Maybe you are at work. Yeah, maybe you are at work. I love you. I love you. They pay you to backtest, guy. It's awesome. Nice. Nice, man. Nice, man. I know, they pay you to backtest. This is the best job in your life, right? Where it is. Oh. Come on, come on. Let me know, Jacob. Let me know. Okay. So this is the moment of truth. Oh my gosh. It's incredible. It's really incredible. Look at the gap again from QQQ. So this is unbelievable, guy. Unbelievable. Another 2% gap. So yeah, it's gonna be very hard. It's gonna be very hard today, to trade. Yeah, as I expected. We don't, basically we have nothing. We have nothing, and this is still like that. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we have, and let's try to play with what we have. So yeah, we could have something here. Wow. Wow, man. I love your work ethic, you know? Yeah, it was a joke that they pay you to backtest. I know that you are fast, that you do your job, and then you have time, you know? At the end of the day, the only important thing is not to work hard, but to work smart, you know? So you are very fast in what you do, and you have time to backtest, and this is a skill. Something to be proud of. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Actually, there is no delivery here. You know, look. So, yeah, it's below, but there is no delivery. Something like that is, it's almost not tradable. Yeah, maybe we have what we were waiting yesterday, what we were waiting for yesterday. So this is good. This is good. So let's see again, box. Oh, box. At the end, yesterday, box, we missed this trade here. That it was too small for me, but actually that was a spectacular entry. Look at that, guys. This was 1 to 10. Look at that. But yeah, it was not for me. I mean, and for sure we had something on the. Look at that. Let's see. Yeah, maybe we had something here. For sure. Maybe here. This was below. This is. Yeah, maybe here. That was the entry. So let's see, because I'm curious. I need to check and to see. So yeah, very hard. It's very hard to trade something like that. But yeah, definitely that was the entry. And oops. And yeah, it's not possible, you know, I repeat, it's not possible to trade on stocks because of the margin, but that was a 1 to 25 instead of 1 to 10, 1 to 25. Yeah, so this is the difference, you know, that we need to implement. So as you see, Jacob, it's nothing crazy. It's a system in the system, nothing else. You know, a system in the system. I appreciate, man. I appreciate. But yeah, nothing crazy. It's just, I just thought a simple way to enhance my risk reward and to make the time spent in front of the charts worth more. you know. So this is why I added these two time frames. um, that was from yesterday. Why? That was good. I didn't see this one. Oh yeah, it was too, yeah, it was too small. Yeah, too small. But definitely this was, yes, and yeah, that was something like that. Yeah, need to work on this pattern here. So what we have, yeah, we are below. This is why we are below the 50. So this is why it didn't trade it. So the line is still valid, yeah. Uh, Still below. Yeah. Yeah. We don't have basically nothing to do. Price is dropping, and so yeah, price is dropping, price is dropping, dropping. So yeah, let me, wow, this is incredible. So actually this is not bad. Hi Roger, welcome to the live. Yeah, Jacob, absolutely. It's very liquid, but it's not meant to have a precise entry. You know, it's meant to um, be able to take advantage of the smaller pattern inside a bigger pattern that you already know that statistically speaking will deliver. So I really don't care if I got slipped in that time frame, because the overall goal is to get positioned before, you know. So even if it gets slipped a little bit, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But yeah, it's very liquid, and maybe on stocks is not applicable. This is something that I said yesterday. Since it's too fast and it's very liquid, and we have issue with the margin, because the more the stop loss is, the smaller the stop loss, the bigger the margin requested. So it's not possible actually to trade it. But I'm using it to train my eyes, basically, because this is something that you can use with 1 hour daily and weekly, or daily, weekly, and 10 weeks. We know with the higher time frame with stocks, since you can hold, it's perfect. It gives back insane risk reward. So yeah, absolutely, it's something that I can do on stocks. um, it's something that I'm trying to do on forex on the lower, because it means entering off the 1 second. So I'm not used to enter off 1 second, so I need to get used. But actually this is something for the higher time frame. The system has been thought for the higher time frame, when you actually need one trade. Okay, and if the trade is good, you have 1 to 40, 1 to 50, 1 to 60, with partial, obviously. And that gives you the chance, you know, to trade less, to trade more, with more calm, and to actually have a better risk reward, because entering off a pattern in an already delivering pattern, in an already delivering context, it's the best setup ever. So from that comes the idea. But yeah, you are perfectly right when you say that it's so illiquid, and it's also very slow. Then I think it's the live that it's slowing something. Okay, I just need to go on forex and stop doing that. Okay, so let's see if we have something. Yeah, we have something here. This it's somehow overextended, so maybe this is the last push that we have. Yeah, exactly, Jacob. So that this is actually something cool. This could be the last leg, let's say the last impulse before the bigger reset. So we need to keep an eye on it. And let's see on gold. Okay, gold is very bad, really very bad. So nothing to do on gold. So this became a yellow. Yeah, this is actually what we need. So maybe Jacob, you have the luck, let's say, to see the application in real time of the system on the lower in forex. Yeah, I need to adjust this because I really don't like it how it is. Where it is? No, this one. This one. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Obviously, I enter with my system because this is not backtested. I mean, there is nothing to backtest because it's the same thing, you know? It's just translated to a lower time frame. But I need to test the management, the real risk reward, all the things, you know. So I will enter off my original strategy, but if I have the chance, but I will paper trade, let's say, the new strategy to show every one of you the improvement if we have. I think yes, because yesterday, for example, I showed in the live and I saw that you saw the live. I saw that you saw the live. That we have basically two trades 1 to 40, two trades 1 to 40 in live, and one was in live and the other one was just before the session. But yeah, it was live. It was in that session. So imagine having two trades 1 to 40. Imagine what it means. Two trades 1 to 40. Then you have to apply the partials. I know that. But even if it's two trades 1 to 18 or 1 to 20 as a total risk, it's unbelievable if you think about that. Yeah, exactly, Jacob. Exactly that. Exactly. We have an extra lenses, you know, like a microscope, you know, to see what's actually happening on the lower time frames, and to get, you know, advantage, to take advantage, sorry, of the delivery, because actually the entry time frame, that is the 3 minute, becomes the context time frame. Okay, and so there is a translation of everything, if that is the correct term. So yeah, I don't think that we will get the hand because this is too small for me. So this for me, it's not a pattern. I will not trade it, but I want to show you how this works. Or maybe, yeah, this is not good, but let's say if we have something going higher, could be something good here. So we just need to keep an eye on OD CAD and Euro CAD, and on stocks obviously, but I think that, yeah, on stocks we are not in the best of the environment. Yeah, absolutely. So let's see if we have something. So the volume, look at the volume, the general volume in stocks is so small, really so small. So there is actually nothing that I can do. Almost everyone is below the 300,000 yeah, shares, traded shares. So nothing to do. This is our best friend, but actually we need a higher push here. Okay, this is actually something that we can consider. I need it to go a little bit higher, but yeah. And let's see EuroCAD. So EuroCAD, it's something that we can consider. Okay. So basically, now we are looking here, you know, for the same thing. So we're waiting for strength. So a push, not insane push, a push like this one, and a pullback, you know, and we anticipate the trade here. Okay, so we couldn't enter off this one. Okay, but if this setups, and this is something that it seems to have strength, for me there is no entry here. Okay, but actually this way I don't have to wait for the second pause, because sometimes it doesn't happen and price just goes down. So if this, okay, so this, if I have one or two green candles here, this is actually a perfect pause, and I can trade it. So let's see if we have what we're looking for, just to show you. So this is what I'm waiting, just another green candle here. Okay, just go up, man. Okay. Yeah, this is actually good. So for example, that would be a trade. So that would be the trade. A buy stop. Okay, so let's see what happens. It's still everything to test, but yeah. Yeah, I think this will be a stop loss. Yeah, so maybe we need to wait for a cleaner pause. This maybe was not clean, you know. Yeah, this was not clean, because I would have never traded something like that here. So yeah, this is something that I need to test, but yeah, I needed a cleaner pause. So uh, this is not valid. So let's look for a clean pause, because actually you can trade everything. Okay, you can trade everything. So yeah. So actually, it made sense, you know, to enter off that. We just had this spike, but it made sense. But again, this is not clean. So we are still inside, you know. So if we have something clean, we can. But you also need to consider that this is not the kind of pattern that I would have traded. So everything, it's comes from the pattern that I would have traded, and this is not one of the pattern. So this is important to say, because this is too small. So maybe price will go up and then go down. So it depends, but this is not something that I would have traded. So actually, the best setup here was there to trade here, but I couldn't trade here because this candle was not closed yet, and so I need a strong close, you know. And yeah, this is not clean. There's nothing clean here, so it's not tradable, something like that. To show you a clean pause, yeah, maybe this is a clean pause. You know, this is a clean pause. So this is way cleaner, you know, than this one. So yeah, this is untradable. Yeah, yeah, correct. Correct. Not in E micro, but just a E. Just an E. So the E becomes the C, and then the V and the E. The E becomes the C, and then the V and the E. Yeah. Exactly. But I need my setups here. Yeah, absolutely. This is what I was talking about. Maybe this is too small. Maybe price want to go higher. This is why I don't trade. Sometimes I miss, but this is why I don't trade smaller pattern. Okay, this is why I don't trade it. Don't trade them. Sorry. So actually, this one, if it goes a little bit higher, this is still valid, and then this becomes a pattern that I would trade. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but it's just it doesn't need to be perfect. You know, it's just where the accumulation ends. And so I'm gonna show you. If I have the chance, I'm gonna show you. Appreciate, Jacob. I appreciate it. It's something that I have been working on for a long time. I had this in the back of my mind for a long time, but wasn't able to, uh, you know, to give it a real form in my head. And then everything clicked, and I understood how to use it. Correct. Exactly. That is the whole idea, because the original E is perfect, and the original E, it's just in a perfect V in a perfect C. So if you have the delivery in the E, Why don't transform the E in the context and trade on the lowers? You get the runner like that. Yeah, you really get the runners. So yeah, the whole idea is behind that particular sentence where you say you have an already perfect E. Yeah, exactly. So that becomes my context, and like a cascade, I have the V and the E, and everything is already set up for a deliver. Because what in the E would it be a 1 to 7 or 1 to 5? With this implementation, it becomes a 1 to 30, 1 to 40 on average, if we have the deliver. I'm happy, Jacob. You didn't expect something like that, right? You didn't expect that I have, something. Um, no, this is no. I can trade something like that. Can trade it. But I can show you here, Jacob. So look at this. Look at this. Let's say that this was a perfect E. Okay. Let's say that this was a perfect E. Okay. Where it is? Okay. Oh yeah, we didn't have the entry maybe. Oh yes, maybe this one. So we have chopping. We need to see strength. We have the strength and the pose. So this is the pose. Okay. This is the right pose. And if we go back, where it is? Where it is? Okay. So if we go back here, and basically what we are looking for here, it's just to buy stop the general accumulation, So it could be this one here, or it could be this one here. I prefer this one here. Stop here. Okay, or it depends how you want to put your stop. It depends. And then you have the runner. Okay, so let's say that it depends on your management, obviously. Okay, it depends, and I have to work on it. But this is a 1 to 18, because the movement was not. This is a 1 to 18. I mean, This is what I'm looking for. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, correct. Correct, exactly. You got the point. Now don't try to replicate that. No, okay? Because I know that your mind is just working. But yeah, this is this is what I am. Nice. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This is important. Okay. No problem, man. We are here. No problem, man. Just go relax. This is Friday, so it's okay. Enjoy. Enjoy the rest of the evening and of the week. Okay, man? So congrats on what you did, and you're almost there. Almost there. Oh, this is actually very, very good. Very, very good. Let's do it like this. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, so this is actually not bad. I mean, this is not perfect, but it's okay. It's okay. I need to have my hair cut. Absolutely. I need to have my hair cut. It's not possible to continue like that. So actually this is not the perfect setup because of the price section here. And yeah, it's because of the price section. So let's see what we have. Wait. Yeah, maybe this. Yeah, it's okay. We are. Okay. So we have only this one at the moment because we are failing with the other two. So let's do something like that. Oh yeah, this is, yeah, it's not good. It's not good. So let's do something like that, and okay, and wait, we have only this one. Not a very good price action. Oh. I think this will fail. We have a lot of strength on the upside, and maybe this is gonna fail. So this is OD card, so let's go with it. Yeah, this is actually very good. So if you look at the delivery, this is also very good. So small deliveries, small deliveries, small deliveries. This is actually something that I don't like a lot. You know, that was perfect. But this small delivery, um, yeah, I'm expecting a reset here. Yeah, maybe we have the last leg, but this is actually not my pattern. Yeah, absolutely. let's do, yeah. So actually looking like that, and having this pattern here, maybe this is a very a pause, which a very I mean a very nice pause, pausing here, to go below. So this act as a base, as a resistance, let's say. So let's see. No, sorry guys, I misclicked. Okay, so this is actually nice, but so actually this could be a good trade here. This could be a good trade. Come on. To trade off, yeah, here. That could be a good trade. But I need it to be, below the 20. But that could work, So this is why I need it to be below the 20, because look how the 20 is basically acting like a support, So this is not valid yet. But at this point, oh yeah, yeah, actually, oops. This could be something, but I really would like, to see price going a little bit lower. But yeah, this is, yeah, I would like to see price going lower and pausing here. Lower and pausing. Lower and pausing, and that the buy stop. So we have these and these. So this is going very nicely. Yes, very nicely. So just waiting for a pause here, and this is awesome. Yes. So I'm going for a banana, guys, my usual snack, and I'll be back. 2 minutes. Hmm. Sorry, guys. So actually, this one could be a good buy stop. It can work, but definitely it's too big. You know, the size of this pose, so I don't like it. Here it is. So yeah, this is maybe this still wants to go higher. So it's 5. So maybe yeah, this is yeah, absolutely. So sorry guys, I'm a little bit, but I have my cat that is blocking my arm, so it's it's a little bit messy. This is not bad. This is not bad at all. Hey Roger, sorry, didn't see the message. Nice. Happy to hear that. And yes, Sue, it didn't give an entry. Sue, it's yeah, I remember. No. Yeah, there was this one here. Yes, it gapped up. So yeah. Yeah, that was actually perfect. And the other are long term, so it makes sense. Sorry, Mom. Sorry. Love you. Love you. Yeah, this is very strong. And I mean, I don't like a lot environment here. This could deliver, but I don't like the fact that it's wiki, a lot wiki. You know, it's not like this one. Look at that. This is totally different. Look at that. And this is very wiki, 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 wiki. So I really don't like this one. So I will not trade this one because I don't feel, you know, comfortable. This is different. This is different. This is something that I want to trade if it gives me the chance. So Roger, is there something else that your eyes on? That was the entry on ODFL, that one, if I am not wrong, and BBV was the higher one. Yeah. The higher one. Ah, whoa, this is perfect. Look at that. This is actually wonderful. This is pure strength, man. Congrats. I think it's already a break-even, this one. Maybe not this one. Yeah, this one is not break-even. It's not possible. But yeah, congrats. Very nice. Yeah, makes sense, Roger. Makes sense. I didn't what it is. I didn't modify the scanner yet because for me it's still long. Overall, for me it's still long because following the daily, the 3 day, sorry, so in the 3 day, I need it to go below the 50. So for me, it's still long. But yeah, definitely, if it goes below, we need to look for shorts. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, I think that both, want to reset and give a deeper flush like this one because we are missing the 20, and so I think that, yeah, I think there is not enough strength here. Very bad context. Yeah, very bad. Nothing to do. Nothing to do on the indices. I think I will not trade this one. I don't know. I mean, it's so something like that. It's definitely better. This I don't like here. Lately this is not moving at all. You see, look, this is why I don't like a lot. And this is the same. This is very bad. Why to trade something like that? I mean, So this is actually is not bad, but it's the overall delivery that I don't like a lot. So if this one has the next candle doing like that, this is still valid for me, but we need to have to see at least strength to the downside. Okay, so we're still waiting for a pause. Yeah, we don't have actually nothing. Yeah, this is still overextended. Okay, sorry guys, I was cleaning my keyboard. There's really nothing that we can do. Okay, so maybe we are having our pause. Yeah, so actually we just need to wait for this one, because as I already knew, there is nothing, because QQQ is not in the right conditions, let's say. So there is nothing actually that we can do. And yeah, the last 2 weeks have been really slow. So if I look at the trade here, yeah, this really sucks. This one, it's not very good, but yeah, it's part of the game. But from so actually it's been slow, but we had almost one trade every single day. So 12th of June, 16th, 17th, 22, 24, 25, 26, 29 of June, 29, 6, 7, 8, 9 of July, 13, 15 of July. So yeah, basically we didn't have performance, let's say. Yeah, but we had something. Yeah, we are positive 1 hour after 40 trades. This is insane. Very bad. This is very bad. This is very bad. We need to improve our results as soon as possible, because okay, so this is actually a good one. Yeah. So I need for price to go lower than this. This is not enough for me. It could work like on Box yesterday, or PayPal. I don't remember, but this is too small for me. You know, I need it to go lower. If it doesn't go lower, I can trade it. As simple as that. Yeah, I mean, this is actually, this is not a bad pattern. I really love how it looks, but I really don't like this. So it depends on what we have here. If we have something solid, strong, clean, maybe I'm so let's say what we have. I'm willing to trade it because of how it looks, the pose. It's true that we have some weeks here and here, but overall this could be the case. So since this one is, it's clear, it's not like this one that it's wiki as hell, you know. This is not bad. The price action is clean here, so yeah. This one is still clean, but we need this candle, this red candle, to show strength to the downside. If we don't have the red candle showing strength to the downside, we are actually not able to trade it. So answering messages in the meanwhile, guys. Okay. Yes, sir. This is maybe it's too much now. This is very big. I mean, I don't know if we are able to trade something like that. It's very directional. Look at that. Also on the lower, it's somehow hard. So it should be something like that in case we have the pause, but it's really hard. Okay, so yeah, should be the right entry here. So if we are able to get here, I would move to break even. Yo, look at this is very bad. So this is maybe another rule that we can have if it's too low or too directional to wait. Or that could be a break-even. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3. Could be a break-even. Maybe it was better to put the break-even. You know, I've entered here. So that was a break-even. Yeah. So this is a good one. Hey Ray, welcome. No, absolutely. Absolutely. Anything special. I just want to get position here. Let's say if we are able to do something pending, and the stop, where it is, the stop, it's below where we are now, so something like that. Yeah, fifth was 4 point. Oh yeah, it makes sense because there's a spread. Okay, so I need to be 136. It's 1, 2, 1.8. 1.8 is perfect. Yeah, I mean it's valid. Yeah, I can put the order. It's valid. but I actually need price to really go lower. Yes, what was the exam on, Ray? Sorry if you didn't ask, but was very focused on the entry. Let us know if you want. Yeah, I think that this is a no trade. But work or university? It's about work, right? It reminds me of something that we have in Italy. Some course that you have to do because of work, and you can't say no. Oh, maybe it's not work, right, Bray? It's school, it's university. Okay. Yeah, I imagine something like that. Oh, nice. Okay. It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes absolutely sense. So this is for your business. Nice. I love, guys, when you know work hard and don't stop to only one thing, but try to have multiple streams of income. It's nice, to think that you want to do more, and it's not so yeah, we need to it's not so common in today's world. So basically we're still waiting. We're still waiting, but at this point, yeah, you see, at this point I think that we are not able to do what we wanted to do. I mean, we have another weeks here, so if that if this was a candle, solid candle, red candle with a big body, maybe the overall setup would make sense. I don't know. Oh mate. Oh, I completely forgot about the stock. Damn. I've been lucky on this one. Okay, so waiting for the pause. This is actually a perfect setup. Waiting for the pause. So maybe this could be, yeah, definitely an entry here. If we have pause, definitely. This was not a good entry because this is still, yeah. Now we should look for a pause here. Now we should look for a pause here. So yeah, it's too fast for me. Oh, this is very bad. Um, that was, this was very clean. Um, so now that makes sense to trade it. Ah. Yeah, maybe that was the entry. That was the base. We form a base here. So it makes sense. It was there, but sleep here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. And we missed this one, guys, because it's, look at how it's going. We just missed it. The best entry would have been here, but it was not possible for me. So actually this would be a break even. Yeah, so this will be a break even. Yeah, this is going. without us. Yeah, this was a break even. But yeah, actually this is not, we can apply this on stocks, unfortunately. So the entry should be near this maybe this was too high. It needs to be there, something like there. So like this one, the first one. So today, guys, we will end the session earlier since it's Friday and we don't have basically nothing to do. Okay, this is nice. That could be no. This is something that we can so waiting for another pause, and this is actually something very good. We are, so yeah, this is actually something we can trade actually, and this is clean. Okay, so this is clean. Oh, so no entry for me here, too fast. So maybe something like that, but I don't know. I don't know, I'm just trying, guys. I'm just trying. I need to understand the lowers. But yeah. Makes sense to me. So the issue is this one, that if we have the pullback, we just, so I need to understand how to, if it's possible, how to avoid this. This is too low to buy stop here. So actually it's low, but I mean it's a good one. So let's try, this is actually a good one. Here and it's there. Yeah. Okay. It's there. Okay. So let's see. So actually this is okay as a trade. It's not bad. So actually that was too low. I need to apply the same principle. So this was too low, doesn't make sense. Yeah, we didn't have the accumulation yet here. So this was a miss. Okay, so let's try. I don't like a lot. Look, let's see if we have some strength on the downside. I'll put the trade, but yeah, I know that maybe this session could seem, could seem a little bit confusing, but this is just me thinking out loud about what I want to see on the lowers and how to apply what I want to apply. So also we need to say that this is a different pattern compared to the other, and that was really a bad zone. So maybe we need to wait for price to go below. So that makes sense, and I didn't notice that, but maybe yeah, so wouldn't have traded this one. Probably need to see a push and a pause. It makes sense, but I think that oh, come on. Okay. Yeah. It's not for us. It's not for us. So let's. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I didn't. Okay, so perfect. Yeah, it's not for us. OD card again. Really not for us. So, yeah. Makes sense. I really love that. Really love that. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense actually. CRWD. Nice. It's incredible, like the time frame, the higher time frame, the price action on the higher time frame. It's unbelievably good compared to the lower. It's just unbelievable. That's okay. Just too small for me, but that's just perfect. Yeah, nice, nice man. And we missed this one. There's actually no way. So there is no entry here. Yeah, there is no entry. And if we are lucky, you know, we have price going a little bit lower, and then we can set up again here. So this is the only one that we have. So we need this to go a little bit lower, and then this is tradable. But if it goes from there, it's not tradable. I will try to take the trade from here, but it's very weird. It's very weird. Well, let's see what happened. This is actually, it's not live, guys, because it's not possible to enter on 1 second in stocks because of slippage, because of everything. Okay, so just remember that this is not live. It's just to understand if there is another way to catch more risk reward. You see, this is not tradable. Look at that. It's not clean, it's not tradable. We always need to see something clean. Yeah, we don't have anything on the scanner. The QQQ situation is embarrassing. I mean, look where we are. So only thing that we can do is trade pump, but I need this to go lower. Yeah, this is actually could be, oh yeah, I was saying this could be a long, but I'm not very confident. Oh my god, I can do it. Okay, something like that. It's not perfect, but I mean, it makes sense to me, all this. Obviously it's something that is not possible to do live, but this is just to train my eyes for the higher time frame, guys. There is no entry here for me on this time frame, so this is why I'm trying to flack, Roger. Let me see. Oh, no. Afluk, no. Folk, no. What it is? Flack, no. Doesn't exist. Afluk. Afluk. Fuckle. Is this one? Okay. I have bad. Sorry, man. I was getting crazy. Oh, oh yeah, man. Yeah, makes sense. Oh yeah, this is very wiki. The entry here on 1 hour. That is insane, man. It's very bad, the everything, you know, but the that was actually very good. This is actually my entry. I really loved that. Yeah, nice. Wouldn't have traded because of how it looks, but very nice. So yeah, this will be a break even. This is something very good for the higher time frame, guys. I will not stress enough the concept. This is for higher time frame. It's very good. So it's very weird. There is yeah, we can get position here. So what I'm expecting and hoping is, you know, price to continue going, and this is the whole point behind this kind of entry. But I know that you get a lot of break even and maybe stop loss with this. We just need to so let's do something like that. Yeah. Done. So if I wanted to enter again here, I need to, yeah, I would need to wait for price going here and make it something, you know, over there, because actually, oh man, I don't like to enter off that, but yeah, that actually could be an entry, but I don't like, really don't like it. I don't like it. And yeah, price going here and pausing here and pausing could be the what we are looking for. So yeah, it's really nothing that we can do. Really nothing. So here it's going up. So yeah, and silver the same. Still good, silver. Yeah, we don't have what we need. So actually, this is, we have two strengths to the downside, but this could be tradable somehow, but we have two strengths to the downside. So what a stupid. Very slow market. So I will, yeah, I think that we will end the session very soon, guys, because there is actually nothing that we can do, you know, to trade. Everything is just still and frozen, and it barely moved. Maybe this one? Yeah, this was untradeable for me. Yeah, this was untradeable for me. Yeah, that would have been a very nice trade. Maybe 1 to 40. We missed this one, but it's very hard to trade something like that, especially because of where we are. So maybe a pause here, and maybe here. So we have these two. Okay, I don't like anymore. So let's see for 1 and 2. Not the best what's happening here, but I'm just curious to see. Yeah, this is actually, let me see, this is actually something that I can trade, but I really curious to see this one. Okay, so we need to be here. So this one was the trade, break even for sure. It's two. I think this is something that we can trade on future. On future, it's liquid. Yeah, that was a trade here, something like that, and that was a break even. Then that was the trade. Look at that. That one. That one here. That was the trade. Insane. Oh, 118. I thought it was more. 1 to 18. Very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm curious to see futures for or NQ. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, look at how it's liquid. This is very liquid. Futures are very liquid. Very liquid. So this should be a short. Wow. Oh yeah, this is. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. This is the tradable session. This is not tradable. Oh my god. Or it is. I don't know. I need to check the Ment Funding rules. I don't remember. Yeah, but futures are. Yeah, that one was a good one. Yeah. Anyway. what do we have here? Maybe something doable. I mean, it makes sense. Boom. So obviously we need to see strength there. And yeah, it's need to be above here, makes sense. Yeah, I think that this is, I don't know on futures, because on futures you are limited on certain hours. I actually don't know, never traded futures, so it's not something that I want to do, but I need to deep dive into them, you know. So if this remains like that, would be perfect, and then a push and a pause, and that would be the perfect setup here. Well, we just can continue going down, and if that happens, I'm done with stocks, because there's nothing to do there. There is nothing that I can do. And guys, give me 1 second, please. Give me 1 second. My dog, guys, my dog. No. No. Yeah, the only thing that we can wait for is a pause here and a continuation, and the same thing here, maybe a pause here and a continuation. Oops. This is the only thing that we can wait for. There's actually nothing else that we can do. This is still valid. You can, let's say that you can have something like that, it's better. I mean, yeah, this is better. So I need to see strength here, guys. I need to see strength here and a pause. something like that, more or less. I don't like a lot these weeks, but I like the fact that we are out of this accumulation, and somehow we are out of this accumulation too. Okay, so it's not perfect, and it is showing a little bit of weakness. So maybe a push and another pause would be better. No. Yeah, it's still somehow good, but okay, so it depends on the I need, this is strength, so first of all, this is strength. This is a little bit weak, but it doesn't matter. If we have a clean pullback, this is something that I'm willing to trade, but we need to have a clean pullback here. This is clean, very clean. So I actually need to see power here. Power. I'm here, guys. Just checking a thing. Sorry, guys. Okay. This is actually still valid. I mean, if we look Yeah, I mean, it's spotted. We can see the pause like this one and this another one, you know, or we can see this as a unique, let's say, pause here. So maybe that, yeah, makes more sense, something like that, and something like that, or something like that. It's the same, it doesn't matter. So if we have strength here, it's also above this line. So if we have strength here, we have our entry, and it makes a lot of sense. But still waiting. I don't like a lot how this thing is doing. Maybe this one. The problem is that that was a good delivery. That one was a good delivery. Now we are inside of this range, and this is a good delivery, but here it's too weaky, and you can see there. Now we had this strength here. My dog. So we have this strength here. This impulse is showing strength compared to the, let's say, the other. So this is what makes me think about trying to find a pattern here. And what I'm expecting, its price to go here. So let's see. So let's see what we have here. I mean, this is, wow, this is very nice. It's very nice. It's very nice, but this is too big. Can't trade something like that, unfortunately. This is too big. No, sorry. Oli, Oli, Oli. Give him a second, guys. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry. So definitely this is something that could set up, but I think in 30 minutes I have to, yeah, I have to end the live here. Yeah, that's actually, this is a big impulse, nice impulse. So this, in this one I will wait a pause. Yeah, this is showing strength. So I was saying that this could set up, definitely could set up, but I don't have enough time here. I don't have enough time. So yeah, there's nothing that we can do here. Yeah, this is actually, we can do anything here, basically. Sorry, guys. This is showing a little bit of strength too, but I definitely prefer this one. So yeah, this is actually something that it's showing, as I said, some strength. But I have no time, guys. I have no time to stay here today, unfortunately. I'm just checking something, guys. So you know that I'm always here trying to improve the system, improve what I see. Lately the results were not good, but I made a ton of mistakes. I missed a lot of trades, so it makes sense. I'm just trying to recover, because I really don't like the performances. It's basically break even. I mean, from when we start, yeah, more or less, and it's been a month now, so it's really, no, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. This is not me. I definitely want more. Yeah, this is definitely stronger than this one, so better to look for this one. And this is still dropping, so yeah, this made sense actually. I don't know if I have time. Maybe if we, in these two candles, if we have this setup here, maybe, but it's, I think it's too late. So I will wait until 6:30 p.m. my time, so half an hour, to see what we got. But I don't think I'm able to get position, because I should manage it and I can be in front of the charts. So in 30 minutes we will wrap it up. And I want to thank you guys, every one of you, again, for being here with me. I really love you. Very slow trades for sure in the future. The sessions won't be so slow, for sure, but sometimes it happens, especially when we have this context on the indices. But yeah, it is what it is. That I'm thinking about going for the higher time frame somehow, because this is a really, I can hear them calling me. That is something I love. It's everything is more smooth, everything is more calm. For me, as a person, it's way better, and I can use the enhanced system on the higher, because in the lower I can't. And so everything, it's, bringing, let's say, me to think that, sorry, not bringing, making, everything, it's making me think that I need to go to the higher time frame somehow. I need to find a way. On forex I can. On forex is not a problem because I can with the account. On stocks I can't yet. So that is something that really hurts me, because you saw, guys, on the higher time frame, look at the context. Yeah, everything I look on the higher time frame looks very smoothly, very good, I mean, so look at that. This is the scanner that I made for the higher time frame, and I mean, it's nothing compared to what we have here. I mean, this is okay, this is good, but this is the only one. So, and I can't apply the system, so it's actually, I'm fighting against myself. So maybe this will drop lower, and this invalidates the setup. But I don't know. We need to see. But yeah, for sure we don't have time to do something here. I mean almost for sure. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, well, we need 2 or 3 candles there. So this is actually something that I still want to play, and this is actually something good. And this is the only one, because this is maybe too slow. It's gonna take too much time. Actually, this is getting cleaner and cleaner, so yeah. Yeah, Roger. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. And for me, even more, because of my health issues and my, let's say, problem with focus and something like that, staying 5 or 6 hours in front of the charts without, being able to move a lot, or to slow down, let's say, it's hard for me. I love trading. I love trade because I love trading, but I started hating it because of the way that I need to, stare in front of the charts. And the only issue is that with stocks I can trade um, only this kind of account, okay? Because the higher account where you can hold overnight, they have, on Trade the Pool, they have a lot of stocks, but they have little capital. The max is the maximum is $40,000, and with Ment stocks we only have 100 stock. So I just try, I try to look for the stocks on the S&P 100 stock, but on the high, but actually there is not a lot to do, okay? So definitely need to find a way. Yeah, exactly. Each have negatives. Oops. um, at the moment. Yeah, so I really need to find my way, and I know that I'm not performing like I should because of all the environment that I'm trading in, you know. I know that if I were on the higher time frame, everything would be better, um, for sure. This is why I'm thinking to play the higher time frame at least on forex, at least. But I don't know. I need to check. I need to check. I don't know because it's very slow. We don't have a lot of assets like in stocks. On forex, it's very slow. On 1 hour entry or 4 hour entry, it's very slow. Maybe with the enhancement, we, you just need one setup and it's okay. But everything is lower because you, at the end of the day, you only have 30 pair. I mean, and so exactly. That is exactly the problem. That is exactly the problem. You stay on the sidelines for very long time, and this is actually something that I can do. So this is why I chose the lower time frame on stocks, because obviously the context is way cleaner than what we have on forex. But it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. I know that I have some limitation in this moment, and I'm just trying to understand, how to overcome them. And actually, this improvement, this enhancement, of the system, was me trying to find a solution of this problem, of this issue. So everything is about how to trade on the higher, but having the capital and the buffer, if we won't call it like that, to make quote unquote a living from that. And actually, I could buy just an higher account, but I can afford right now. I can afford right now. So it's a tricky situation. But I'm grateful that I have this account that maybe I will lose because we are again two losses, from losing the account and the forex account. But at the same time, I noticed that I miss a lot of trades because of focus, because I was not there. Because when you trade the lower time frame, one thing is trading stocks because they are limited, but when you trade forex, it's a 24 market, 24-hour market, and usually, the trades set up in the morning or in the early afternoon, my time. So it's a tricky situation, but I will find a way out. Maybe here we have something. Maybe we can get. We could also get an entry here. Maybe we end the week in a good way. I don't know. This is. If we have strength here, this is something that actually I could buy stop. But I need to continue to see the strength here, and maybe we can do it in the next 15 minutes for candle. Yeah, maybe we have something to work on, and then I will manage a little bit. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I need to talk with my girlfriend. Yeah, this is actually showing the strength that I want to see, actually. This is a very good pattern. This is something that I love. And let's see what we have here. This is actually, I mean, okay. Should be something here. Yeah, makes sense. No. Makes sense. If we have a setup above here, just price, you know, pushing beyond this line, would be nice. I just need more strength. I can buy a pause here. I can buy a pause here. I need more strength and a pause. But this is actually looking good. Yeah, this is not something that I like a lot. This is actually good, but I don't think that it will pause. I don't think it would pause. Not in time, at least. So actually, looking at it from this perspective, this actually could be a good setup. Yeah. This could be a good setup here. So let's try to... Okay. We are one tick above, 127. This is actually a good one. Let's see if we can take advantage of it. Okay, and I don't want that this log me out. Okay, it's freezing. What's happening? What? Oh, haha. What a stupid man. Yeah, okay. I'm stupid. Okay, I'm simply stupid. Okay. So it was... Okay. Okay. Order place, and now I just need... Okay, take profit here. Okay. So let's see if we have something This is actually a good setup. So I need a little more time. So maybe I have time till 7 my time. Maybe it depends on what this thing does. Okay, we are seeing a little bit of strength. I like it. I like where the entry is. This is good. Very clean. Very clean. Super clean. Let's see what happens here. This is GBP New Zealand, so let's see if we have time to trade it. Okay. Let's see what happens. This is actually not bad. So let's see here. And this is actually, the strength is there. We can definitely have a good setup here. Almost there. at this point I need to see with the next candle, you know, the price breaking through my entry point, or with this candle too. But I mean, I need to see strength after all these pullback and pause. Now I need to see strength. Here, boom. Still not in the trade. Come on, just one tick and we are in. Incredible. Come on, one tick. Okay, we are in. So let's do something like that. Copy link. Okay. This is Conv. It's, let's say, 630, and the stop loss it's 1 to 1. Okay, so we are in, and now we need to manage this. So actually I want to see if there is something to do here too. Okay, so if we have something here, yeah, this is something really hard to understand. Yeah, maybe there's one. Oh yeah, no, this is not valid because it's too small. We just need to wait. We can't do anything else. This is not very good. This candle here is not very good, unfortunately. I'm expecting a stop loss on this, but I don't like three stop losses in a row, actually. This is actually another entry that we can try. But it depends on what happens here. Yeah, makes sense. I'm not confident on going long on oil yet because I need a closer above. But yeah, this is perfect on 5 hour, a long on 5 hour here. Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. The enter of this one, something like that, on 30 minutes maybe here. So let's see if we are able to get out of this not good looking trade. We just need, you know, a little bit of strength. But yeah, I think this is not working out. Let's see what we have here. This is actually a good one. So waiting for price to drop. Yeah, there is this market condition where you know, I was expecting strength here, but I don't see strength. Yeah, absolutely, very wiki, very wiki the market. But I was expecting, since the strength here, more power here. And this is actually still a good setup, I mean, but I don't know why. I only opt to not get sleeped here. I actually didn't see if we... Yeah, 6 points of the patch here. So we have... Yeah, it's okay. I hope, you know, to be able to not get sleeped on this one. But yeah, this is... There is no strength there. Yeah, this is a loss, guys. This is a loss. This is a loss. I just moved the take profit to break even just in case, and maybe yeah, okay, we are done. So let's hope we didn't get sleep. No slippage on this one. No slippage on this one. And what we have here, so not very good. Haha, guys, not very good. And now we are one loss away from losing the account. This is perfect. I mean, let me see. Oh yeah, 1.5 losses away from losing the account. Let's see if we can do the magic. It's not on me, it's on the market. I just can, you know, trade my setups, and that was actually a good setup. I love it. So this is still good. So it's, yeah, I think that, oops, yeah, we just not need this one. So let's so this is still valid for me. I don't know if we have time, but if we have a push above this line, because look at how price react to this line here. So if we have a push above this line and a pause, I can buy stop the pause. So I'm acting like if I had already lose the account. I mean, one loss away from the account, from losing the account. Okay, it's lost. For me, it's lost. So waiting for this one. This one looks very clean. Very clean. If we are able to continue this sell-off here, this is very clean. Yeah, this makes, you know, part of the pattern that I'm trying to trade. You know, somehow it's not perfect, so I actually can trade live. uh, but yeah, I think this will go. So we have only this one. So we got stopped out here, something like that. This was the trade, and we got stopped out here. A little bit unlucky. Maybe this, but maybe it was my fault because I didn't wait for price to be above. Since this is not one of our classical patterns, so, you know, like this one, where basically this is what you're waiting for. This was building a base, an accumulation, let's say, so maybe I had to wait for price to be above to buy. So maybe this is my fault. So yeah, I think we do not have time. If in the next 3 candles we don't have the setup here, I'm gonna end the live here today. I'm gonna wish you a very nice weekend, guys. Let's see what happens. I don't think that we have the strength to go lower here. No, nothing to do, guys. Okay, I'm gonna end the live here. I want to wish you everyone a good weekend, a good rest, because next week will be a fight, because we will, you know, fight for not losing the account. We will fight for making profit on forex, because actually since we started we didn't make profit, and this is something that I really don't like. I mean, I know that it requires time sometimes, especially in this market condition, but this is not something that I like. I know that I can do a lot better, and so next week will be a real fight. So thank you very much for you being here, you know, talking with me, chatting, and sharing your ideas and your setups. I really appreciate it, guys. Wish you a very nice weekend, as I told you, and have rest. Okay, guys? I love you. Love you all. Bye, guys.